Hey, so I wanted to quickly try to share with you an incident that happened to us at Ingalls in Dallas, North Carolina yesterday. We stopped by there for a quick bite to eat after church. My husband and my oldest son went to the restroom. Myself and the baby were waiting on them to come back, and I was approached by a very well-dressed lady. She had basic things in her cart such as bread, cheese, tomatoes, bottled water, a few herbs. And she started telling me how beautiful I was and how handsome the baby was. Then she told me that she was from Dubai and she had lost her wallet, and she pointed down into her crossbody, which I could see was half empty. She said she had 6 kids at home to feed and asked if there was any way that I could buy this bread and stuff for her. I really didn't think of anything of it at first, and I kind of quickly agreed. I said, yeah, that should be fine. Let me just wait on my husband. And she started motioning for me to come to the register. Oh, thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Just, very thankful. And, I still wasn't thinking too much of it. But she did kind of want me to follow her on to the register. So I slowly started walking because they should have been back any time. We got about halfway there, and I was approached by another woman who had AirPod Pros. And she told me that she was the lady's sister and that they wanted to give me the AirPod Pros in exchange for buying the groceries. I told her I didn't need anything for buying the groceries, and then she was persistent that I take the AirPod Pros. And I kept telling her no, and then she proceeded to try to shove them into my crossbody purse. At which point I took a few steps back, and I told them that I couldn't go any further until I called my husband. I called Mike, and he came rather quickly. I didn't really have time to explain everything to him. He just knew that the lady needed help buying the bread and stuff that was in her cart, so we just proceeded. I didn't see any harm in just helping somebody buy something, even if it felt a little off for some reason. And then we proceeded on to the register and started checking out everything. We were about halfway through checking out, and the sister who had the AirPods, she brought her cart on up, and the one lady motioned to her and said, go ahead and put your stuff up here too. And Mike said, no, I'm only paying for one of you. And then she was persistent with the AirPod Pros again. She said, no, I'll give you these AirPod Pros, in exchange for the groceries. You buy these and I will give you these. And I kept telling her no, and he told her no, that we were only buying one. And they started kind of angrily talking back and forth in their own language. And then she started trying to give the AirPod Pros to my oldest son. She kept asking him, take these, you can take these can be yours, they'll just buy my groceries too, and these can be yours. So I took both kids and moved an aisle over. Mike finished checking out. He knew of some sort of scam where people return groceries, for the money, so he was going to keep the receipt. They quickly left. They left, and we were walking away, and Zach turned to me and he said, Mom, I'm glad you didn't take those. I saw on Reels that they use the AirPod Pros to track your location. So that started making sense to me. I got home, we looked it up on Google. I didn't really see much, and then I came here on TikTok, and it was everywhere. So I just wanted to share my incident as well. Don't take the AirPods. I'm glad that we didn't, but they can use them to track your location. And I really believe that we probably avoided a human trafficking situation, or in the least, something of being robbed later or something. So I just wanted to generate some awareness about the way society is now.